Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm gonna be building a back to school shop. Basically I'm building it right now because everybody starts school differently. Some people already started and I'm starting school on 4th of September, and so it's kind of almost the middle of August, so I'm thinking this is the right time when we're gonna be building the shop. And in my next video I'm gonna be already shopping there, so let's get started. I'm gonna be building the backpacks in this wall, so let's get started. So I'm gonna be also going on a little hunt for the backpack, so here we go. I found I guess lots of backpacks, but I will probably in future find more. But for now, I'm also going to be adding on the top two shelves, like the gym bags. So let me show you a little tour of what I got in here. We got these backpacks that look really nice. We got 3 of the backpacks that I got from the Stationery pack. And I also have a lot of them I found in the high school. Then a lot of them I also found like where you get your gifts on Friday. And then also this is my favorite backpack because I pretend like that's the guy from BTS. And in this wall, I'm going to be building like for pencil cases, water bottles, and then also like I'm thinking maybe we could add the lunch, I guess, bags or whatever, like lunch boxes. So yeah, I am going to be using the same shelves that just different colors because I feel like they're so good, fits like perfectly for back to school. Now at first, I had an idea of putting notebooks in there, but I didn't really like how it was going, so I'm thinking we're just gonna go with water bottles in there. Now, honest, I went on a little hunt, I would say, for lots of things, and it took me such a long time. Like, I had to research because, like, there was, like, I wanted to have everything, like, beautiful and the most beautiful things, obviously. So I had a hard time. Yes, a lot of those are not pencil cases, but I would say you can go with it, alright? Because pencil cases are so hard to find, but because of the internet, obviously, I did found where I could, find some of them. And now, I have some difficulties, guys. We can either do lunch boxes in the middle or do something else. But I'm thinking we're gonna do lunch boxes, and yeah, I'm not having a lot of them. By the way, the one that's you can see like the purple was the picture and the blue was the picture. I found them actually in the football stadium, I guess. Not the big one, but the smaller one where the kids play. But anyways, I had a hard time adjusting them because I don't know, for some reason they're not gonna be fitting on that circle thingy that I wanted it to be on. Now, I'm obsessed how the backpack area turned out, and I also love how this like little area turned out. And now I'm going on to the area where I'm gonna be doing all of the supplies, alright? And also I added that little ABC poster because I feel like something was missing in there. So now it's time to put all of the supplies like notebooks and all of those kind of things. Yes, I used the exact same shelves as I said. I'm gonna be using them for the entire build, but I kind of like the white shelf. And now it's time to organize all of the notebooks I got. Again, I wanted to have 4 notebooks in a row because I feel like that's gonna be like the perfect way to, I guess, assemble them. And then I obviously realized that I added some books that were actually kind of like magazines instead of like notebooks. So I changed them. Now it's time to organize all of the, I guess, supplies I have. I guess at first I wanted to do like crayons, and then markers, but I didn't have any space to put any more like stuff, so I did like crayons, markers, then scissors, then rulers and different stuff, then some paper, books, rulers, pens, glue sticks, then we got some rubber. What else? I guess that's it. And then I wanted to make something fun, so I thought, why don't I add little like magazine section, I would say, so like everybody could pick out something as well fun for their I guess back to school shopping. and I think it turned out pretty great. This is the final result, so let me show you what I got. So in here we got papers, some books, some glue sticks, and then some erasers. And here we got the magazines. And here I got all of the notebooks, obviously. Here we got the markers, crayon, rulers, scissors, and then we got some slime, obviously, because why not? A little fun touch. Now this is how so far it's turning out, and I love it. Now we have all of this, I guess, like ground space, outside space, and in here I'm thinking, first of all, we're gonna be building a little squishy section and a little transportation section, because as we all know, not everybody wants to use the bus, not everybody's able to be driven by car. So we're gonna have in here a little corner where we're gonna have like bikes, skateboards, but obviously I wanted to add some basketballs and then footballs, so I feel like it's gonna be looking better. Honestly, one of my favorite sections is gonna be the squishy section, because I feel like, first of all, we're gonna have so many customers because of the squishy section. So we gotta obviously have butter squishies, we gotta have some needles, we got glow in the dark needle, like some kind of needle, and then nice cube needle. We got some cheese squishy, taba squishy, again slime, but I feel like I should have like a separate section for all of the colors for the slime. And now we gotta have the little cheese, or actually never mind. Alright, so I'm also using these kind of like squishies because I feel like they're so jiggly, so they're perfect as squishies. Now I did have all of the squishies. We got slime, then we got the jiggly squishies, we got some taba squishy, butter, cheese squishies, and then we got needles, yeah. And now in the shelf, I'm putting basketballs and then a football. I think that's gonna look perfect. But I feel like it looks so soft, like the football, but I guess that's fine. And I'm obsessed with this section yet again. Now let's see how it turned out, because, well, I feel like it's gonna be almost... Wait a second, I need a sign where it's gonna be... Now I have made those little signs that say we have squishies in stock, and I'm obsessed with them. Yes, they're not as pretty, but I'm obsessed because I feel like it's gonna bring more customers. Alright, and I love how it's looking so far since I reorganized the squishy section, and it looks so much better. So now it's time to see the final result. I'm in love, honestly, how it turned out. So this is gonna be now the final result. Alright, so we are starting off with the back to school time, I guess, sign. Then we come into the cash register. We have again two signs: best school supplies here and back to school time, yeah. And then don't mind the elevator. Alright, I didn't have any other spaces, so I just did it in this house. We got again the sign, and then we got the backpack wall, which I'm obsessed with. So alright, we are starting off with different backpacks, obviously different kinds, so each person can choose what kind of, well, they will like the most. And also we have 4 like for kindergarteners, like backpacks, and then we have bags, and I also love those because I feel like they're so aesthetic for both girls and boys, so I love that. Now going on to the next section, we have the water bottles slash pencil cases slash I guess lunch boxes. Alright, and I again love how this section turned out, because I feel like it's looking nice. And yeah, we got all of the different kinds of, I guess, lunch boxes and the pencil cases and the water bottles. Like, everything looks good. We have lots of different kinds, so everybody will find what they like. I love the water bottles because, yet again, they have so many different kinds of them, so every single person can pick out what they actually like the most. Now on to the next section. I call this the supply section because we basically have all of the supplies in here. Alright, we got paper, pens, rubbers, then notebooks, little magazines, I guess slime. I know it's not necessary. All right, I know. Now we got some crayons, markers, rulers, scissors, and much more. Now the transportation section. I love this because we have so many bikes. Well, not many. All right, we have 3 different kinds of bikes, and then we have the skateboards. And I think this turned out really cute section because this is like, I don't know, really nice and neat. All right, now we got the squishy section, and yeah, there's a little sports section where you can see all of the basketballs and footballs. But yeah, I think we have everything we need. We got all of the supplies, all of the backpacks, all of the things. We got everything, all of the bikes, all of the even squishies to make, I guess, school time funner. So yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you got inspired to be more excited for school. And yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.